Today we are exploring the healing power of your subconscious mind, written by Dr. Joseph Murphy. Murphy was a pioneer in the field of mind power and the subconscious mind. In this video, Joseph Murphy illustrated how he healed a malignancy on his skin, and how you can effectively use your mind power to heal your body. Let's begin. Chapter 1. Your subconscious mind. The power of your subconscious mind is beyond all measure. It controls all the vital processes and functions of your body. It knows the answer to all problems. It never sleeps, never rests. It is always on the job. The subconscious mind is the deep well, from which great artists draw their awe-provoking power. It enabled the great Italian artist Raphael to paint his Madonnas, and the great German musician Beethoven to compose his symphonies. Whatever thoughts or beliefs you impress on your subconscious mind, you will experience them as the visible manifestation of circumstances and events. What you believe on the inside, you will experience on the outside. You have two sides to your life, visible and invisible, thought and its manifestation. The reason there is so much chaos and misery in the world, is that so many people do not understand the interaction of their conscious and subconscious mind. When these two principles are aligned and synchronously together, you will have health, happiness, peace and abundance. There is no sickness or discord, when the conscious and subconscious work together harmoniously. What is your idea or feeling about yourself now? Every part of your being expresses that idea. Your vitality, financial condition, friends and social status, represent the idea you have of yourself. How often have you wounded yourself by getting angry, fearful, jealous or vengeful? These are the poisons that enter your subconscious mind. Start feeding your subconscious mind life-giving thoughts, and you will wipe out all the negative patterns lodged within it. As you continue to do this, all the past will be wiped out and have no influence over you. Chapter 2. How to convey the idea of perfect health to your subconscious. Acknowledge the problem. Turn it over to your subconscious mind. Believe with a firm conviction that it is done. A Methodist minister I met in Johannesburg told me how he overcame an advanced case of lung cancer. The method he used was to convey the idea of perfect health to his subconscious mind. At my request, he sent me a detailed description of the process, which I now pass along to you. He wrote, "Every night I would make certain that I was completely relaxed mentally and physically. I relaxed my body by speaking to is as follows. My feet are relaxed, my ankles are relaxed, my legs are relaxed, my abdominal muscles are relaxed, my heart and lungs are relaxed, my head is relaxed, my whole being is completely relaxed." After about 5 minutes, I would find myself drifting into a sleepy, drowsy state. Then I affirmed the following truth. The perfection of God is now being expressed through me. The idea of perfect health is now filling my subconscious mind. The image God has of me is a perfect image, and my subconscious mind recreates my body, in perfect accordance with the perfect image, held in the mind of God. This minister had a remarkable healing after a couple of months. The technique he used is a simple, straightforward way of conveying the idea of perfect health to your subconscious mind. Chapter 3. How she restored her memory. A woman of 75 had always been proud of her ability to remember. Like everyone, she forgot things now and then, to which she paid no attention. However, as she got older, she began to notice these occasions and worry about them. Each time she forgot something, she said to herself, "I must be losing my memory because of my age." As a result of this negative autosuggestion, more and more names and events slipped her mind. She was close to despair. Then, fortunately, she realized how she was damaging herself. She resolved to reverse the process. Every time she felt the temptation to think "I am losing my memory," she stopped herself. More than that, she deliberately reversed the situation. Several times a day, she affirmed, "From today onward, my memory is improving in every way. I see myself remembering whatever I need to know, at every moment of time and point of space. The impressions I receive are clear and definite. I retain them automatically and easily. Whatever I want to recall, immediately presents itself in the correct form in my mind. I am improving rapidly every day. My memory is getting better than it has ever been before. At the end of 3 weeks, her memory was back to normal. Chapter 5. Releasing the kinetic action of the subconscious mind. A psychologist friend of mine told me that a biopsy had shown the presence of cancerous cells in a vital organ. Her oncologist recommended a painful and dangerous treatment. Before agreeing, my friend tried another approach. Every night before going to sleep she quietly affirmed, "Every cell, nerve, tissue and organ in my body are now being made whole, pure and perfect. My whole body is being restored to perfect health and harmony." A complete healing followed in about a month's time. Subsequent tests showed that the cancerous cells were no longer present. I was very impressed by this, but also curious. I asked her why she repeated her affirmation prior to sleep. She told me, once it is set in motion in a certain direction, the kinetic action of the subconscious mind continues throughout your sleep. That is why it is so critical to give the subconscious mind something beneficial to work on, as you drop off into slumber. This was a very wise answer. Notice also that in thinking of harmony and perfect health, she never referred to her condition by name. I strongly suggest that you stop talking about your ailments or giving them a name, especially in the hours leading up to sleep. When you're constantly naming your aches and symptoms, you give them power over you. You prevent the kinetic action that releases the healing power and energy of your subconscious mind. Fill your mind with the great truths of life, and walk forward in the light of love. Chapter 6. The subconscious heals a malignancy of the skin. The most convincing evidence anyone can have of the healing power of the subconscious mind is a personal healing. Many years ago, I developed a malignancy of the skin. I went to the finest doctors, who tried the most advanced treatments medical science could offer. None of these helped. The malignancy got progressively worse. Then one day, a clergyman with a deep store of psychological knowledge told me the inner meaning of the 139th Psalm. He called my attention to the passage that reads, "Thou didst see my limbs unformed in the womb, and in thy book they are all recorded. Day by day they were fashioned, not one of them was late in growing." He explained that the term book meant the subconscious mind, which fashioned and molded all my organs from a tiny original cell. He pointed out that since my subconscious mind had made my body, it could also recreate it and heal it, according to the perfect pattern within it. This clergyman pointed to his watch. This had a maker, he told me. But before the watch could become an objective reality, the watchmaker had to have the idea of it clearly in mind. If for some reason the watch stopped working as it should, the watchmaker's idea of it would give him the knowledge he needed to fix it. I understood what he was trying to tell me by this analogy. The subconscious intelligence that created my body was like the watchmaker. It knew exactly how to heal, restore, and direct all the vital functions and processes of my body. But for it to do this properly, I had to give it the idea of perfect health. I formulated a very simple and direct prayer. My body and all its organs were created by the infinite intelligence in my subconscious mind. It knows how to heal me. Its wisdom fashioned all my organs, tissues, muscles and bones. This infinite healing presence within me is now transforming every cell of my being, making me whole and perfect. I give thanks for the healing I know is taking place at this time. Wonderful are the works of the creative intelligence within me. I repeated this simple prayer aloud, for about 5 minutes 2 to 3 times a day. After some 3 months, my skin was whole and perfect. The malignancy had vanished. My doctor was baffled, but I knew what had happened. I had given life-giving patterns of wholeness, beauty and perfection to my subconscious mind. These forced out the negative images and patterns of thought that were lodged in my subconscious mind, which were the cause of all my troubles. Nothing appears on your body, except when the mental equivalent is first in your mind. As you change your mind by drenching it with incessant affirmations, you change your body. This is the basis of all healing. There is one process of healing, and that is faith. There is one healing power, namely your subconscious mind. Realize that correct positive directions given to your subconscious will heal your mind and body. Believe in perfect health, prosperity, peace, wealth, and divine guidance. Whatever you pray for in faith, you will receive.